Farewell to Tenderness. Catch you later, Commander. I'll let you do the honor of killing William. Got it. The commander parts with M16 and moves deeper into the base. This looks like a storage area for experimental equipment. After fending off several NATO ambushes, the group enters a zone packed with various devices and instruments. Commander, look over there. This is... Following AK-12's prompt, they notice a row of glass cultivation tanks filled with faint blue liquid. It is not an unfamiliar sight to them. The commander's gaze locks onto the fluid as clear as lake water. For a fleeting instant, a vision flashes before their eyes. Countless pale arms bursting from beneath the surface, pounding violently against the glass walls. It is the image of the Paradeus facility within the Dead Sea, something they have only ever seen through recordings. Bones piled endlessly at the bottom of the tanks, feeding William's ambitions. Even though they have never witnessed the victims' final moments firsthand, scenes like this have replayed in their mind again and again. Hundreds, thousands of isomers struggle within the massive vats, each one ultimately dissolving into a single drop. The drops gather, eventually merging to form the bottomless lake of cognition. Commander, you don't look well. I'm fine. These devices resemble those from Avernus. No life signs in the containers. The experiments haven't begun. These are just empty vessels. Fortunately, nothing else is inside aside from the liquid. The commander lets out a quiet sigh of relief. The nightmarish sight in their memory has not yet become reality. But presence of this lab setup proves similar experiments are being prepared. Yet their very presence proves that such experiments are already being prepared. The evil once eradicated in Operation Muromets is now gathering strength to return. There's too much clutter here. Stay alert for ambushes. As the group's attention is drawn to the equipment, an unnatural gust of wind sweeps through the sealed room. Watch out! A streak of white flashes across the commander's vision. Before they can figure out what it is, the familiar high-pitched vibration tears through the air. Are we dead again? Oh, so for some reason, they super buff her here in the story. While Grig before was insignificant. At some point, Grig has already appeared behind the commander. But thanks to Dandelion's interference, her strike is delayed by a fraction of a second. In the next instant, AK-15 slams into her like a cannon shell, forcibly knocking her away. The collision erupts with a heavy, thunderous impact. Protect the commander. Where did this one come from? Her name is Grig. She's a NATO, extremely fast, even faster than before. Really saved my ass there, Dandelion. You're welcome. She really is faster now, so I didn't catch her in time. You did though, didn't you? That's not important. What matters is, AK-15 might need help. AK-15's movements are swift and ferocious, her explosive strength among the very best. She is already fast, but she still falls short compared to that white blur. The only consolation is that Grig's attacks fail to inflict any real damage on AK-15. Each time that blade, sharp enough to cut steel, comes close to slicing through her body, AK-15's counterattack forces Grig to disengage at the last moment. Faster even than my new frame. Impressive. Stay away. She's still targeting the commander. AK-15 cannot defeat Grig alone, but with the other two Defh members guarding the commander, Grig has also lost her chance to assassinate the commander. Eventually, she stops pressing the attack and pulls back. The assault ceases, resulting in a tense standoff. What? Looks like this is William's last card. He should be just ahead. Dandelion, take the commander and go. Her attack has stopped. Now's your chance. Wait. The commander steps forward instead. Grig shows no reaction. She doesn't seem interested in the fight anymore. Really? Do you see these devices? William intends to rebuild something like the Lake of Cognition. You understand what that means. If it is rebuilt, what happened to you, to Grey, and to all the other NATOs will happen again. Grig's gaze shifts ever so slightly. Is there any point saying that to a NATO commander? Commander, please go. Leave this to us. She's getting annoyed. I promise. I will destroy William's ambitions. The commander gives Grig one last look, then turns and heads deeper into the base alongside Dandelion. Grig remains stationary, her eyes still fixed on their retreating back. She does not stop them. Is Grey doing well? Well, not the Grey that you know. Everyone present hears her clearly. AN-94 opens her mouth to say something, but decides against it in the end. Come on then, let's do this.